up having a really traumatic labor and delivery, so this is everything that happened. The first thing that went wrong was when they went to do the epidural, they damaged my spinal cord and spinal fluid started leaking to my brain. And so the effects of that was 2 days after the delivery. The most excruciating headache, I could not lift my head off my pillow. So I was bedridden for 2 days until they could do a spinal blood patch to repair it. But so I started having contractions Friday at like 8 p.m. 3 days before my due date. Contractions are so painful. It felt just like I was getting an IUD put in. For those of you that know how painful that is, I only got so much worse. On Saturday at 2 p.m. they broke my water. After that, the pain was so unbearable. 40 minutes later was when they did the epidural. After that, it was nice because there was no pain. I slept right up until I had to push around 7 p.m. But he was stuck for a long time. They tried to do the vacuum 4 times. Then eventually they just did an episiotomy. Throughout labor though, I didn't feel the pain, but I felt so sick and unwell. I was stuck laying on my back and I kept throwing up, and so it was just terrible. After he was finally born, the placenta wouldn't come out and I ended up hemorrhaging. The placenta finally came out and my uterus wouldn't shrink back down. It was such a scary and chaotic environment in the delivery room. They had to call in a bunch more doctors. It was all terrifying. Like the whole room was black and there was just these lights and blood all over the floor. I ended up losing 4 times the amount of blood that you should lose in labor. They had to put a balloon in my uterus to stop the bleeding. I was bedridden for 3 days after the delivery. It sucks so much because all I wanted to do was just take care of my baby. Being bedridden for days was so painful with all these tubes coming out of me. It was all such a terrible experience. It's gonna be so challenging to bring myself to go through delivery and pregnancy again.